Maybe
Yo,
not.
every Wednesday night, you better tune in tight at 7 p.m. CST. We bring in that insight. Halas Hall Report, best podcast in the game. Stats and facts, you'll remember the name. Host Ken Dub got the knowledge on lock. Co-host Woody the Bear fan, talking all that talk. 3 Bear fans chilling, opinions on the side. We're here for the love, riding that Bear pride. Halas Hall, we break it down right. Join us on the journey from day to night. Blue and orange army taking over the scene. 2025's the year, know what we mean. Bear fans unite, it's our time to rise. Sunday mornings, pre-game vibes in the skies. Lions think they're fierce with Dan Campbell's call, but all that greed ain't gonna help them at all. Same old story, we know how it goes. They just can't compete, everybody knows. Minnesota Vikings always talking smack, but when it's game day, they ain't got the knack. Sitting on the couch while we're making a stand. Over here in Chi-Town, we're the best in the land. Halas Hall, we break it down right. Join us on the journey from day to night. Blue and orange army taking over the scene. 2025's the year, know what we mean. Bear fans unite, it's our time to rise. Sunday mornings, pre-game vibes in the sky. Packer fans yell blow, pack blow, but can't see the truth. We're stealing the show. Rivalry heated, but we stay real cool. Halas Hall Report, yeah, that's the rule. With every episode, we build that hype. Stats and team news, we got the right type. Fan base strong, we ain't looking back. 2025, it's a winning attack. So gather round fans, put your hands in the air. Every Wednesday night, we're breathing that bear. Join the revolution, watch the magic unfold. Halas Hall Report, we're breaking the mold. Halas Hall, we break it down right. Join us on the journey from day to night. Blue and orange army taking over the scene. 2025's the year, know what we mean. Bear fans unite, it's our time to rise. Sunday mornings, pre-game vibes in the sky. So mark your calendars, don't miss a beat. Every Wednesday night, Halas Hall can't be beat. Stats, facts, team news on deck. Halas Hall Report, what did you expect? 2025, the Bears are here to stay. Blue and orange in the north, leading the way.
Good morning, and welcome to another edition of Halas Hall Report. I am Ken, and with me, as always, is a guy who has no opinion, Woody. Good morning, Woody.
Good afternoon.
Let me do this real quick. I got to make a quick removal. So, you watching the game this morning?
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. 11-10 Jets. I don't know. Both defenses are playing good, but Broncos' big win last week against the Sheagles. It's like their offense took a shit.
Yeah, not playing that good this week, and either that or has the Jets defense just decided to finally show up.
Right. And Justin Fields I think he got sacked 5-6 times already.
Yeah, he's not
So,
that good.
No.
I mean, this game's had everything. A safety off a penalty. And as you say that, Fields just tries to make a run, gets like, a couple yards, 2-3 yards. They are not doing well. Oh, as we start our football Sunday, bro, this is the second. We're in the middle of the NFL season, correct? I want to make sure I'm right here. We're in the middle of the NFL season. This is week 2 of no Sunday Bears game.
Yeah, it's extended bye week.
It does not feel right. I mean, how do I get 2 weeks in the middle of the season with no Sunday game?
Yeah.
It's like, geez. So tomorrow night, Monday Night Football, we kind of talked about it Wednesday a little bit. One thing that's interesting to me, this whole idea that we have beef with the Washington Commanders. Have you seen this?
Yeah, it's like a division rival they're acting like.
They're trying to hype up some. Oh, I gotta do one more thing. They're trying to hype up this thing like we've got all this beef with the Commanders. Do we?
No, they're just doing that shit because of Tyreek Stevenson last year. This is probably the 3rd year in a row we played Washington on prime time. Yeah, they're blowing it out of proportion.
Yeah, we played them on Thursday Night Football.
We're not looking at the door.
Okay, good. We played them on Thursday night football. We played them on Sunday night football, and now we're playing them on Monday night football.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean,
I don't know.
What's next?
I don't know, but I'm pretty excited. I mean, I did post the injury report. TJ Edwards, Gordon are playing. Grady Jarrett is not.
Yeah, he's the only one out that I saw from the injury report.
So hopefully our run defense, TJ Edwards can help that out and stop these runs.
Good morning,
Yoli. How you doing?
Yeah, I think Gordon coming back is monster to the defense. I think that's huge because he adds so much to the run defense, the pass rush. I think we'll see more nickel now than we've been seeing, which means we'll probably see a little bit less Sewell, which is fine, even though he's been playing really well. The defense right now, hopefully this is what gets them right in terms of the run defense and some quarterback pressures. Yep. You would hope. I hope that's the case. I don't understand this whole rivalry thing, though, that they're trying to shred. I mean, Granted, we've played them 3 years in a row, all in DC, all in prime time. It's like the NFL is trying to make it happen. It's like, no. I want to, and I get why they're not playing in Chicago, right? Because they sell more, the draw. The Bears are a draw. We're going to sell out all our games. Washington might not, even though I think they would this year, even without the Bears coming. Yeah,
Bears travel well, too. I mean, we played the Raiders. They're 50-50 in that stadium.
Yep.
So there's going to be some Bear fans there.
I'm surprised you're not making the drive down, man.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, it's not that far of a drive for you, is it?
Nah, it's 3 hours, 3.5. But yeah, so when we went to Chicago, kind of took some of the money away a little bit. Then we're looking for a house, so we gotta watch every time. So
no, I don't blame you, dude. So last night. We went to a preseason because the NHL started. Obviously, I have a developmental league hockey team down here, the Pensacola Ice Flyers, and we went to an Ice Flyers game last night. It was like $5 for exhibition game. And look at all these guys who played last night have been in NHL camps for a month trying to make franchises, and these guys were in shape. That's not the problem. They've only had 4 practices, so you're thinking of exhibition. It felt like a regular season game for them. And look at developmental hockey is still fun to watch.
Oh yeah,
the quality of play is not NHL, granted, but it's fun hockey. Anywho, we looked at season tickets just for shits and giggles. For the price of us going to one Bears game, I could have season tickets to the Ice Flyers.
Wow. I wish Devils are about 28 to $3,000 for season tickets, but that's for a lot of games.
NHL. Yeah. Depending where I sit, they were between $300 to $700 for a season ticket or something like that. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, we're hoping the Bears defense steps up too, Rick. That's part before I sidetrack this. Yoli's in the house. I think Gordon, though, coming back. Look, this is the first time we'll have Edmonds and Edwards back there. Gordon. Mm-hmm. The only piece we're missing, well, 2 pieces now, actually. Obviously, we're missing JJ.
Yep.
And now Garrett. So I'm hoping this isn't a season where we never see the defense as it was intended. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now without JJ, I guess that's going to be kind of true. But with Stevenson stepping up, it kind of mitigates that.
Yep. So, Grady Jarrett, great, interior defensive lineman. And we got, Gervin Dexter got to probably step it up a little bit, cover his spot as well.
But the nice thing is his backup, the backup for Jarrett was a starter last year. So once again, I'm happy with our depth this year.
Right.
Now, Bo Nix has 0 passing yards in the second half. Jeez.
Well, wait till the next pass play, bud.
But he's better than Caleb, say Packer fans and some other
Right.
fan bases.
Of course. Of course.
So then let's switch to the offensive side of the ball. It looks like we're getting Trapillo on at right tackle.
Yep. Benedict.
And Benedict, because we haven't heard officially about Darnell Wright, have we? He wasn't on the injury report. That could go either way, I guess.
Right. Yeah, they said what did they say? I'm trying to remember what I read. Benedict's covering for Braxton Jones. That's what he said.
So no, Benedict is starting over Braxton. So here's how it goes. Last week or the last game against the Raiders, they moved Benedict, who played right tackle for the first half, to left tackle for the second half to get Trapillo in and to try to get a spark out of the offense. That's what Ben Johnson said in the press conference. Never mind the other Mike saying, "Oh, look, he's going to be special teams." They're benching him, blah blah blah. I mean, Ben Johnson himself said we wanted to try to get a spark on the offense, so we thought maybe we infuse some of the young guys. Okay, they did that. However, Theo has retained the job. Now there's some speculation, and that's all it is right now because they're not saying anything, and why would they? But there's some speculation that Braxton Jones's ankle is still not 100%. Because remember, we didn't think he was going to be back at camp, and we were all like, "Oh my God, Braxton's at camp practicing already." We thought he was going to be done out for another 3 or 4 weeks.
Yep.
They're thinking that might be part of it, even though because Bennett, I know we hate PFF grades. Bennett actually had worse PFF grades than Braxton Jones did, but he played good enough that they're like, okay, we'll let you start, and maybe it's a game, maybe it's long term. That we'll have to see.
Yep. Yeah. But, Washington's defensive line is, offensive line has to be on their P's and Q's tomorrow night, especially with Bobby Wagner at linebacker, because, he's older, but he's still good.
He's still good. And we've got the 4th best pass protection. Now, as soon as I said that, Bo Nix is completing passes now. Go figure.
I told you.
Yeah. We're ranked 4th best in the NFL. In the last 2 games, we've given maybe 2 sacks total. Passing game's going well. Running game needs to step up. I don't know how that happens without. Maybe the line does that this year. I don't know. The line's got to be better on the run, and I don't think it's the running backs. Now, we should have all 3 running backs this game. So, are we going to start to see Roschon Johnson more?
I don't think so. I think they want to see what Swift can do, see if he can get that, and Monangai. He's been doing pretty good filling in. So I don't think we'll see Roschon.
So is Roschon on the way out, you think?
I'm thinking, he's on special teams. So this is what I think. If you're starting a position, offense or defense, and you get taken out and put on special teams, I'm thinking that's like, you better put up or shut up. Yeah, I think he might be if Monangai works out.
Could Roschon be someone we trade at the deadline and part of a pack? I mean, I know normally you don't trade, we don't really trade players at the deadline if we're buying, it's usually you spend draft capital, but could Roschon be maybe a part of a trade to maybe get, I don't know, well, if they Jets win the day, I don't know if Breece Hall wants out. I'm sure he probably still does. But you try to get Breece Hall or you try to get Achane and say, hey, look, we'll give you, a pick and Roschon.
I can maybe see that for a veteran, and then make Monangai sit behind him and watch him maybe. But I know there's teams out there that need running back, but with seeing a running back on special teams the whole year, I don't know how that would work out.
Or maybe you just trade him away to someone for a 5th round pick, and then you make a trade for Hall, or that's gonna be something to watch, I guess. If we see Roschon get traded, that means the Bears are making a move on trading for a running back. That would be the sign, probably.
Yep.
So we're getting closer to it. Is week 6? We got this week's games, next week's games, and then really people are going to be looking to make moves, right? And then after the week 8 game, you got like a day for people to make moves. Are
Yep.
you thinking what are you thinking the Bears are their mindset? How do you think they're operating right now on this?
Yeah, I wasn't sure last time we talked about this, and I'm still thinking if we have a move at all, it'll probably be a cornerback.
Yeah,
But we don't know how Jalen Johnson's surgery, if it's that his certain surgery that they said he was going to have, said he might not be out for the year.
Yeah, because supposedly the surgery went well, and that was 4 weeks ago. Good morning, Mitch. That was 4 weeks ago now. Supposedly it went well, but there's no update, which of course is once again not surprising. As much as fans always want the updates, the teams don't want to give you the updates during the season.
Right.
If he comes back, I mean, then we'll get the defense we thought we had. If everyone's back, great. The nice thing is coming into week 6, health wise, we're down basically 2 guys, right? JJ and Garrett, and that's it. I'm happy with where we're sitting right now coming out of the bye. I'll be even happier if we can win Monday. But Monday night's gonna be an interesting test. Of course, Jaden. Look at Jaden and Caleb are gonna be linked forever. They were 1 and 2. They both have a Heisman. That's always going to be. Maybe that's why they're saying there's going to be a rivalry between the 2 teams. I don't know, but no Scary Terry. So go adjust your fantasy lineups if you haven't already. In fact, let me double check mine while I'm thinking about it. I think.
Yeah, we can't. Well, yeah, Scary Terry's not playing. We obviously need a spy on Jaden Daniels. And we can't let Debo run this offense. He can do it all, Debo.
Yeah, Debo is going to be interesting. I'm not worried about him receiving as much as I am him running right now.
Fumble.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe not. No, he's down. Yeah, I mean, our linebackers are going to get a workout tomorrow. If Jaden Daniels has time, Debo loves to go slant, go down the middle. So these linebackers better be up to par as well. So hopefully TJ Edwards is back in the shape, back to his old self, so he can help out with that.
Well, without Scary Terry, now you can put Tyreek Stevenson on him. I mean, now you can free up a better cover guy on him. You can let Brisker run on him a little bit. Our secondary is back to where we want it to be. It's the pass rush, man. We just got to get the pass rush going. And you look at our pass rush. We're not getting home. We're not getting sacks. And I know that Bears, as fans, we go sacks, pressure. We're not getting it, but aren't we? I mean, you forced 7 interceptions in the last 2 games. You don't do that giving quarterbacks a clean pocket. Normally, you might get 1 or 2 because a quarterback makes a dumb mistake, but you don't get all these interceptions with clean pockets.
Nope. For example, Geno Smith. I think all 3 of his interceptions, or 2 out of 3 of his interceptions, were out of the pocket.
Yep, being forced to move.
So, but if we like Jaden Daniels, he's hard to sack. I mean, Lamar Jackson, first time in his career, was sacked 7 times in one game against Detroit. So anything could happen, but that's what these defensive edge rushers are supposed to do. They're rushing. We need to get there. So you got sacked again. Holy shit.
Yeah, you're watching Breece Hall run. I don't know if the Bears want Breece Hall. He's the same as Swift. He really is.
But like I said, these edge rushers they have one job. and to rush the quarterback. So I think it would pump these guys up like Montez Sweat or, Deo. Austin Booker said he is probably fully to go tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
We got to hit the quarterback. I mean, we know we have 7 interceptions. Not. I don't know if anywhere were gifts. I think the Tremaine Edmonds against Dallas was in the end zone. But hitting the quarterback, and because you're not going to get interceptions all the time. So you hit the quarterback, get the loss of yardage. It gets the offense into a longer yardage to get a first down. That's the key.
Yeah, we got to generate more negative plays for their offense on first and second down for sure, and get those big third down stops. And speaking of sacks, there we go. There's oh my God, poor Fields just got killed.
Yep.
Jeez, I feel sorry for Justin Fields, man. The guy can't get an offensive line anywhere he plays. Like, God, feel bad.
Yeah, I know, Mitch, that Detroit has a good pass rush, but Lamar Jackson is a different animal. Like, he can get out of anything, and we've seen it all. Mahomes as well. But that was impressive with 7 sacks against Lamar.
Man, I feel Fields he busted out. He broke the tackle on the first of that sack that he just had. So the guy goes to break the tackle. He spins out of it. He was going to get away from it, and then 2 more freaking Broncos are there just to smash him.
Yeah, Denver has a good defense. I mean, I picked them to win a division this year. With the Chargers falling, and if Denver pulls this out,
Denver leads the NFL in sacks. Good morning, Brent.
Yep.
Yeah, we were just talking about him. He just got, I just feel bad for Justin Fields. And Breece Hall, like watching him run, when he's not fumbling the ball, he's really,
patient runner.
Is he the guy to put? Would you trade for him and put him with Sweat though? Or put him with Swift? Is he worth a second round pick to us?
No, we got to have 2 different rushers. Now, take Detroit for example. Gibbs and Montgomery.
Right.
2 different style runners. Gibbs is the speed. Montgomery is the muscle. That's what we need for the Bears. We need a bigger guy. Like, I like the way we started using Roschon last year with the 3rd and shorts.
Yep.
Goal line offense and stuff like that. We need that bull rusher. If we have 2
I think that's Monangai. Monangai can be that guy. If you look at him, he's a short, stocky, little, just like mountain of muscle running down the field. He tried to Marshawn it, lost 7 yards, but he's that Marshawn Lynch mentality. Like, I'm not going to go down. I hope he works out. It's just 7th round pick. It's like, how often do those guys work out? You hope he does. Because Swift, if you can get him to the outside, he's at the speed, he's gone.
Right.
We saw it. We saw it last year against Washington. I watched him run right at me down the sideline as he's coming into the end zone. The dude's got speed and he can move. He's maybe not as patient in the middle. He's a little more patient going to the outside, but the offensive line's been terrible about sealing that edge. Ooh, that nice. I want to say nice play by nice read by. I'll tell you what, the Jets defense has stepped up though. Like that was just nice. They just killed that play. But yeah, they need to do something. They need to do something with the run game. Both sides of the ball, right? But when we talked about the run defense side, we think they'll get better because guys coming back. But on the offensive side, what can we do to run the ball better?
Make holes. I gotta see. Like, I wish we can see the view from the quarterback to see if these holes are getting made up for Swift or Monangai. Because that'll determine if I'm seeing if there's holes being made or if Swift is missing the hole and not. That's what I gotta see.
Because I'm not seeing holes either, though. That's the thing. Like, Mike's always like, "Oh, you can't hit the hole." I'm like, "What holes?" "Oh, there are holes." I'm like, "Where?"
Right.
I'm not seeing them. And of course, when we look from the view that we see on TV, it's easier to see holes for us. But there's a sack because we're not a game level. With the adrenaline pumping, trying to look over guys or around guys to find the hole. And
Right.
sometimes the hole is there for a split second and it's gone before you'd even be close to it. So I'm not seeing the holes, and they're also not sealing the edge when they run to the outside. I mean, it's obvious they're not sealing the edge, because when you got a guy on your ass, the second you get the ball, then they're not protecting.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the hole. That's what his job is to do, to hit the hole. That's plain and simple.
Well, I think tomorrow we'll both be paying a lot more attention.
Ooh. Okay.
I must be behind you because he just got the ball. Does he
What,
have
the
another
punt?
nice run? Oh yeah, the punt.
Well, it was a little bit of a. Yeah, I'll let you see it.
Yeah, I saw it.
But-
Nothing. Yeah.
Bad snap.
Yeah. Oh no, I saw it. We might be on the same time. Like, when you run it back, that's what I thought you were.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I think we got. I mean, that's my only complaints, is the run offense and the run defense. My only complaints with the Bears right now. That's it.
Right.
You know, in talking on Bears Twitter with guys, you know, having some conversations, and there's some guys who think, look, we're a Super Bowl team this year. Like, make the move, bring guys in. This team is ready now. And that's a bad snap. But that was recovered.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. But hey, Hall picked it up and made it a positive. Okay.
Well, the other thing I wanted to say too about tomorrow's game is that we gotta, get Jaden Daniels. I don't think he threw an interception. Did he throw an interception this year?
Yeah, he's got like 2.
Okay. So he doesn't throw interceptions that much either. So that has to have the defensive line worried as well, that we got to hit him. We got to get to him.
Yeah. We definitely have to. We have to get him uncomfortable. Like, and actually, what game plan is like, look how the Raiders made Caleb uncomfortable. That's what we need to do to Daniels.
Yeah. Yep.
If we still can't do that, now look at Dexter's getting great push in the middle, and Dio is actually getting some good pressure from his side. I think if anything, you'll see Sweat being rotated through with Booker more than Booker rotating with Dio, to be honest with you.
Well, my question is, since you're at a computer, what was do they have the Bears pressure rate already this year? Like percentage and ranking? Because that's the other thing too. If they're doing pressures but not sacking the quarterback, that's an issue as well.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull this up, if I can find it. All right, total defense. Wait, what date was this on? As of October 11th, this is from Fox Sports. So total defense, the Bears are ranked 27th.
Oof.
379.5 yards per game, with 14 touchdowns given up. Passing defense, however, we are 17th, 215 yards, 10 touchdowns. Rush defense, I just know, we're 31st, 164.5 yards, 4 touchdowns. Scoring defense, we're 28, giving up 29.3 points per game. Not good. 14 touchdowns, of course.
So we're averaging giving up 1 rushing touchdown a game.
Yeah. We're 23rd in red zone, 64.7% right now. Third down defense, I'm sure we're pretty terrible.
What's the red zone?
We're 64%, 64.7%.
And what's the ranking?
23rd.
See, we were number 1 last year.
Yeah. For third down defense, we're number 1, 29.3%.
And remember those days, because the teams we were playing wanted to get back like a 3rd and 12, 3rd and 15. because we would give them up all the time with that fucking zone defense they played.
But isn't that ironic? Like last year we were almost dead last. Now we're number 1 in the NFL on third down defense, but we're so terrible in these other stats.
164 rush yards a game. That is fucking terrible. Now who is worse than we are? You said we're 31st.
Yeah, let me go back up to that one. The Dolphins. 174.2. The Titans are ahead of us at 146.8. That
is wow. If I was at practice and I seen that Ben Johnson, I'm sure he looks at all the stats and stuff. You know, I'd be like, what the fuck, man? 164 yards a game rushing. You know,
even the total defense numbers are bad, and the points per game is bad. I mean, look at this is the first year with Allen. I get it. And we've been missing some key players. And look at, we've been in games. I mean, like minus the Detroit game, which got away from us in the second half. We've been in games, but I don't want to be a shootout team with the guys we have on defense. We know we have a good defense. Why are they not putting up
meowing? Oh,
what? Yeah.
Why aren't they meowing?
Okay. Yeah, no, that'd be Shadow because he's trapped in here.
But yeah, I'm like, holy crap. That's disgusting. Like, I know the Bears, they said the overall rankings were 19th in the league after 5 games or 4 games.
Was 19th in the league for what?
Overall ranking team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're 19th.
Depending on whose list you look at. Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, wow. And what is our defense ranked compared to turnover ratio?
Now you're getting the stuff that they don't have readily available.
Oh, what a hit. Wow. And they didn't call that. Holy shit. Wait till you see that hit, Ken. My God. Man, it's like Palomalu back there.
So we were second in the NFL, tied for second in the NFL on interceptions at 7. We're tied with Seattle, who's now the Bears with only 4 games.
That's not that bad.
I might be a play.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad when you look at it the other angle, but it looked bad.
It looked like he tried to grab his neck. But another sack for them. Jeez. Okay, 5 games played. Jacksonville has 10 interceptions. 4 games played. The Bears have 7 interceptions. The Seahawks have 7 with 5 games. So that's where we are in the league. We're number 2 overall in interceptions. For forced fumbles, we are ranked down that list. Forced fumbles, we're ranked 20th with 2 forced fumbles. Forced fumble recoveries, we're way down that list as well. We're tied at 14th with 2. Safeties, of course, we have none.
Oh, looks like Denver won. Pulled it out.
Yep.
So you're saying, Ken, we need to do more of the peanut punch?
A little bit more of that. Funny thing with sacks, through 5 games, Denver 21 sacks. The Bears, I know we're going to be down here near the bottom. I don't even think we have 7 sacks. We're 31st in the league we're tied for dead last with the Carolina Panthers, 5 sacks.
Wow.
Even the Baltimore Ravens have 6. Okay. So we're really bad there.
Yeah.
For pass defense, for passes defended, we are ranked a little bit further down the list than I was hoping. I'm still scrolling down. 25th with 15. Defense is not doing well.
So I know we'll give our predictions for our game for tomorrow night, close to the end of the show, and you want to tell them where they can find the prediction?
Yeah, go to Mike the Bear fan still there, and Chicago Bears News. Mike should have the post up sometime today or early tomorrow. Put your post on there. He's still got that Devin Hester signed
Yeah,
merch
I fucking want that.
to
I
give
want that.
away.
I just can't. Hey, Ken, I just can't wait. I have to go to Lowe's today, pick some up. I'm just hoping I see some Eagles fans in there. This week, like it's like a full week that I'm happy.
Really?
Eagles lost twice. Phillies got
Yeah.
knocked out. Flyers are losing. It's a great day in Pennsylvania. A great week. But I know it's the Bear show, but I do want to ask you, what do you think about Jackson Dart and Scattaboo? I mean, rookie with a
Dude.
rookie on this offense.
Well, Scattaboo had a game. My thing
Ooh.
with Dart, Dart at home has been good in New York, but he went on the road last week and the week before, and he looked bad.
Saints, yeah.
So with him, I think it's part of his learning curve. He's going to be good, probably pretty good at home, and he's going to have to learn to be better on the road playing in hostile environments. But
the other thing is too is that Penn State finally lost to a beauty school yesterday, so they are out. So yeah, I'm happy that the light is here. No wonder it's cloudy here in Pennsylvania, but there's sunshine over my head.
Well, the Hawks lost last night with 15 seconds left. They let the Canadians get the game winner. And then the Cubs lost yesterday. So the Bears need to win tomorrow to make things right in Chicago.
And the Devils beat your boys down there in Tampa last night with a good game.
It's funny. One of the guys from I'm with CBMA, and one of the guys, states down there, or regionals is down there. They're down there. They a couple of them went to the game last night. Because I posted a picture. Here's my view at the Ice Flyers. Like, here's my view. And he's at the Lightning game. Like, geez.
So answer, go Pack, go. I mean, we can beat them, but I say this all the time. Three of the areas of the team have to be consistent: special teams, offense, defense. Ken is right about I don't want to go in a shootout with any team or killing the clock because we can't stop the rush. So if we're down in the fourth quarter and the team has to kill the clock, all they have to do is run. That's what I'm scared of because we have no rush defense. That's got to be. And what I said before, go Pack go, is that with Scary Terry out, we can't have Debo running this offense because he can do everything. So
here are the lines for tomorrow for those who are interested in such things. The Commanders, remember the game's at home. It's a 4 to 4.5 point favor. They're 4 to 4.5 point favorites to win. The money line is -210 for the Commanders, +170 for the Bears.
Oof.
And the over-under is set at 50 to 50.5 points.
Wow.
That's the odds. So okay, over 70% of the games in the NFL are one-score games. This offense is good enough that you give them the shot, we can win the game. Mm-hmm. Last year, granted, last year's team, this year's team for both teams is very different.
No.
As we're seeing. But these two teams last year, this is the game, remember, that set these teams on two different directions. We were down in that game, and Caleb brought us back in the fourth quarter, put us up, and it took the Hail Mary to beat us. So we can play, we know that we can be in the game. It's not like one of those things where we feel like we're way outmatched or outgunned. We're not. This offense the Bears have is cooking. The defense for the Commanders ranked 15th in third down defense, which ironically, because I looked it up real quick, guess where we are in third down conversions? We're ranked 6th in the league. Okay. So that's going to be good to see. When we go to red zone, the Commanders are ranked 14th, 58.8%. When we go
Bears
to scoring,
Bears are up there.
Scoring defense, so they're ranked 9th. They give up 20 points a game. So we're going to have to do better than that. They're ranked 17th in rushing defense, 117 yards per game. And They're ranked 23rd on pass, giving up 235. That's which is fine because look at see what I'm saying? It's our strength to their weakness. So that's good. In total defense, they are ranked 24th, and we're 27th. The difference is 352 yards a game to our 379. We've given up 14 touchdowns. They've given up 11. So defenses are pretty evenly matched. Offensively, though, we're better on third downs. We're ranked 6th in the league in third downs. So that's good. In passing, let me see. This is where it probably should get more interesting. Passing, we're ranked 14th in the league. Commanders are ranked 23rd.
Well, they didn't have Jaden 2 games.
Right.
So you're saying Bears gave up 14 touchdowns in 4 games?
Yeah.
Oof. Wow.
The Commanders are ranked first in the NFL in rushing at 156.4 yards per game. Their strength to our weakness. Because the Bears are ranked, I gotta say, probably we're dead last. No, we're 24th in the league, not dead last. So we've got a little something. So yeah, it's going to be statistically look like it's going to be a good game. The Bears can win this game. I mean, honestly, with some guys coming back, that's going to make a difference. The Bears can win this game. It's just going to be a question of, you know, how big of an impact does Spidey make coming back off the gate? Do we see that immediate impact, or is it one of those impact where it's 1 or 2 games for him to get going? Look at the next 5 games, 7 games, really. The Bears could go the next 5 games. The Bears should go 5-0. They could go 4-1. I think realistically, if we don't do one of those 2, if we go 3-2 over the next 5, it's going to be kind of iffy. It could be kind of iffy for us. If we go 2-3, the season's done.
Yeah, in the beginning of the year, we thought Giants would be an easy win. It won't be an easy win, especially in Chicago.
But on the flip side, though, 2 teams we thought would be hard, the Ravens and the Bengals, now don't look hard.
Well,
and the Sheagles.
Well,
and the Sheagles.
I have a good feeling about that game. Because, in Philly on Black Friday.
Dude, with Philly, I'm telling you what, like even the games they've won, they haven't looked dominant.
They could be 2-4 right now.
Yeah, they could be. Yeah. Really the Bears should have won week 1. We should be 3-1 right now. The Detroit game, we were in the Detroit game actually. It was 21-14 till that call. Tesla made a great catch, but the dude was in bounds. If they don't get that call, they probably don't get that touchdown because they probably didn't
field goal. Yep.
Yeah, they might not even gotten a field goal with the time on the clock to get set up and the operation done in 6 seconds. Probably not happening with no timeouts. So now you're talking. You start the half down 21-14. Maybe that changes the complexion of the game. But early in the season, look, that was a learning note from the Bears. The Bears have been getting better.
I didn't read Mitch's. Let me see. I'm reading Mitch's here. My Wings won last night. Well, Detroit. Oh, of course, Detroit fan. Well, I won't say that my graduation in '95 was the same day Devils swept the Red Wings in the Stanley Cup, so I celebrated both times. So that was a long night. Go ahead.
Well, about the Wings, we were the Blackhawks. We were the team that kicked the Wings out of the conference. So I was very happy about that.
They had a great team back. The Detroit.
In the '90s, they were good.
Oh my God!
I hated in the '90s. The Hawks were good. It was always the Hawks and the Wings in the playoffs, and they were always like they were the best games in the playoffs every year. Those games were just ridiculous. And the Hawks weren't a shooting team. They didn't. They would get outshot 120-60 every game. Be something stupid like that. But we had Eddie the Eagle in goal, and his backup was Dominic Hasek.
Yeah, and then Chris Chelios would knock somebody's fucking teeth out.
Yeah, and we had Chelly and God, defensively we were great, and these games would all just be awesome, but the Wings always come out on top. And yeah, but then
Yeah,
we got to come out of the conference.
I love hockey. It's so exciting to go to. I follow the Devils because I'm from Jersey ever since I was, I don't know, born. So yeah, hockey is interesting. Very fun sport to go see live, especially.
Yeah, this Bears Commanders game is going to be a very good,
Mhm.
good test for where we're at. Obviously, it's probably the of the next 5 games. This is the biggest test.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah. I think
I
we
like
only
that.
I think we only can afford one loss because that ass end of our schedule is brutal.
Yeah, it looks brutal now. I don't know how brutal it's going to look as we move forward. Detroit's going to be good. Like Detroit week 18, if they've locked up the number 1 seed, they might not be playing guys. So that one, okay, fine. The both Packer games are going to be brutal, but I'm not afraid of the Packers. I mean, that Packers defense is giving up points, and they're having offensive problems with their offensive line too. So right now, I'm not really worried. And to be honest, Minnesota has got issues right now too. So of the 4 teams, we're actually probably the healthiest too. I mean, but I'm not worried about Detroit because by the time we meet Detroit, it might be a worthless game for them.
Yeah.
Maybe not
Yeah,
for us,
that
but
too.
for them.
Yeah.
And if they got the number 1 seed knocked up, I don't know if they're going to try, to knock us out of the playoffs. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? If they're going to risk injury for that. TDY for the first 3 weeks. Oh, so you're getting that fat TDY check.
That game's interesting too, Ken. That'll be the first time ever a quarterback on 2 different teams beating 2 different teams in the same one time in the same season. So we'll see how Flacco. We'll see about Flacco. See what he does. But
the Packers.
I picked the Packers to win since he has no defense at all.
No, I mean, look at though. I mean, well, they do. They got Trey, but yeah, I mean,
that's it.
Since he's not winning a shootout.
I mean, if their offensive line holds up, Flacco will find Jamar Chase and Higgins.
Yeah.
So I think it comes down to Cincinnati's, not their defense, because we know they're not there, but Cincinnati's offense. That line holds up. This might be a different game. But I don't see it.
Every team has injuries every week, but there's a difference in injuries, right? Losing key offensive linemen is different than maybe losing a corner.
Right.
So yeah, like the Bears are coming in relatively healthy. We're down 2 guys right now, a corner and an interior off defensive lineman whose backup was the starter all of last season.
Any word on Santos yet?
Santos is supposedly good to go.
All right.
He had full practice. They said, they have him listed on ESPN. It's questionable, but he went full practice.
Yeah,
I got him going to my fantasy league. Yeah, no, Moody has not been there. There's been no roster move to move Moody up. That's the other thing. Looking at the roster moves. In fact, let me just double check real quick. Let me make sure that they haven't moved him.
That's gonna be an interesting game too today. Rams at the Ravens. Even though Ravens look so bad, I don't know. I have no idea. But I was talking about the most interesting game, which I never thought I'd say.
Yes,
is Seattle playing Jacksonville. That's gonna be an interesting game.
Yeah, especially because Seattle's a better road team.
But I did say Seattle's gonna pull it out.
Santos is the only kicker. Santos and Taylor are the 2 kickers on the roster.
All right.
2 leg guys on the roster. So Santos will play tomorrow. Santos is in. No Moody because they didn't elevate him. Man, Patrick Surtain had another good game today. Yeah, so we got Santos in. So it's the injury report. Let me just pull up the injury report again real quick.
I did for yesterday. I don't know if you saw it in the back.
No, I'm pulling up the live one right on the Bears website. So Grady Jarrett, of course, is out with the knee. Booker, okay, so Booker had full practice all week. He's questionable. Homer, full practice all week, questionable. Loveland, full practice all week, questionable. Santos full practice all week, but questionable. But like I said, he's only kicker on the roster. And then Brisker, Edwards, Gordon, Jonah Jackson, Monangai, Darnell Wright are all good to go with full practices on Saturday. Some of them even on Friday. So I guess Darnell Wright will probably be starting at right tackle. Yeah, so we're going to see now for the Commanders. Everything for them is unspecified. Debo did not practice on Thursday. We know, you just go to their website. Why are the Bears?
Or if that's a rest.
Yeah, but the one I was seeing wasn't complete. Let me get theirs. For Washington, their injury report, because the Bears are trying to be nice, providing the Washington Commanders injury report. Okay, but wow, they haven't. Yeah, no, this is what the league has on them. Their injury report is John Bates limited practice as of Thursday, nothing for Friday or Saturday. Maybe they didn't practice. Noah Brown limited practice. Kasemi, their tackle, full practice. Jaden Daniels full practice. McLaren did not practice. Chris Rodriguez, their running back, did not practice, and Debo did not practice. But they're calling that a rest day for him.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. So the injury report for the Commander is a little less forthcoming than it probably should be. Yeah. So, you know what, though? Look, ours did too, but then it shrank, right? Because it grew and then it shrank real quick. So, really, we got two guys out. That's it, really. Grady Jarrett and JJ, who's on the IR. So I'm feeling good about tomorrow, Woody. I'm feeling good about Monday Night Football. It should be a good game. I think the Bears are going to win that game. Score. Yeah, that's where it's going to get tough. Both teams give up 20 plus a game. Both defenses or both offenses play into the opponent's weakness. They're a really good run team. We're a really good pass team. We're bad on the run. They're bad on the pass. So this could be a shootout. I think, though, our ability to put, because of the passing game, to put points up fast if needed, it helps because they're gonna have to run the ball. They're gonna have to wear the defense down. We're not gonna have to do that as much. I'm gonna give this game to the Bears. I'm gonna call it 35-31, something like that.
I do think the Bears are going to come back. I think they're still have that bad feeling in their mouth from last year, bad taste. I'm going to say 27-24 Chicago tomorrow.
Okay. Go a little more lower on the score. I went a little high.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a one score game within. And just to make it fun, there'll be a Hail Mary attempt that fails at the end of the game for Washington. There we go.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Because if they set up for a Hail, every
maybe
Bears
you're right,
fan,
because you're not going to be there. That's right.
Yeah, every Bears fan's gonna be doing this. If they set up for a Hail Mary, every Bears fan's gonna be like, oh.
I'll be out of the room. I'll be out of the fucking room. I'm like, Jody, what happened?
Wow, Colin Murray inactive today. Lamar Jackson inactive today. Zay Flowers active. Quentin Johnston for the Bolts is inactive today. Wow.
Is out. Yeah. Jamar Chase is playing. Anthony Richardson. Something happened at pregame that they picked him off the field and he was walking, limping. He needed two guys to carry him off the field.
Yeah, check those fantasy rosters, guys. Get those your game predictions in on the Facebook pages there. Ben Johnson is a good coach. I like how you just came out and said that as a Packers fan. Yeah. Woody, what's your feel right now? I mean, we're 4 games in. What's your feel of him as a head coach versus? I know we talked about this Wednesday a little bit, but I mean, let's go back. You can go as far back as John Fox if you need be, but through for 4 games, what's your feel on Ben Johnson?
I like his attitude in the locker room after they win. I mean, he's singing songs and getting them pumped up. I never seen a Bears coach in, geez, I don't know how long, that does that.
It's not Club Dub, thank God.
Yeah, yeah. 2-2. I mean, I would have to say I have to make it a couple more weeks to see if our issues gets resolved. Like our rush defense and stuff like that. To see if he can do the adjustments as a head coach, getting the troubled areas better for me. So I think he's doing okay for so far. Could he be better in things? So his first year coach, could he do stuff better? Yeah, but like I said, it's going to be a couple weeks, so I know that.
Yeah, I think weeks 1 and 2 were good lessons for him. Week 1 was a good lesson because I think maybe they let their foot off the gas a little bit, starting feeling too good about themselves. I think that was a good lesson for him. Week 2 was a really good lesson for them. And it looks like they learned it because they came out week 3 a completely different team and destroyed the Cowboys. And then a Raiders game that could have been maybe a trap game ended up being a hard, dirty, gritty game, and they pulled it out. They won a very tough game on the road where they weren't playing great. The defense wasn't doing much. The offense was having issues because of Max Crosby, and they gutted out a gritty win. I think he's learned quite a bit. He's made a couple mistakes, but like if I compare him to Nagy, much better offensively. If I compare him to Eberflus, not as good defensively, but once again, much better offensively. The offense is the best. Is starting to look like the best offense I think I've seen since Jay Cutler. The one season where they were ranked 2 overall. That was with Gacy as the OC, who immediately left us to become a head coach the following year. Right. Offensively, I think he's got the team going the right direction. Allen, I think, is going to get better. This defense will get better with Allen. We might not see it this season. This season might be a little up and down still, but it's trending in the right direction for sure. So right now, I'm happier with him than any of the other coaches. And it's hard because, Nagy won the division his first year, but that was such a unique, Fangio was a defensive coordinator. So, and then he had been there for a minute. So, a little bit different situation, but yeah, I'm liking where Ben's going. I think he's going to be a good head coach. He's not going to be one of those guys who's just a good coordinator. I think he's going to be a good head coach. I think he's shaping up that way.
Yep. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. We got a couple good early games. It's about to kick off here in about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So, guys, thank you for joining Woody and I again for another Sunday edition of Halas Hall Report. Enjoy your games today, tomorrow night, Monday Night Football. We'll probably be talking about it in Ken and Ken in the morning tomorrow a little bit. Maybe Woody will give us some morning wood. I don't know.
Yeah,
But we'll be talking about tomorrow in the games for today. Enjoy the games. Go Cincy, go! Sorry, I had to do it because Packer fans. Go Cincy, go! May the rest of the division lose today. That's playing, and the Bears win tomorrow. Because look, we're in this division at 2-2. So yeah, let's go Bears. Let's get a good win tomorrow night. And Woody and I will see you back here Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central, 8 if you're on the East Coast. You guys have a great weekend. Bear down.
Bear down.